Stay down, breathing, exhaling. Go. Breathing. One more. Okay. We're done. So here's the story. Tabatas were invented by Japanese scientists who wanted to come up with something that was too hard for Olympic level cyclists to do. Olympic level, the best in the world. It's with amazing cardio and anaerobic fitness, okay?
Oh.
So he came up with 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. The idea is to go as fast as you can for that 20 seconds and then stop and try to calm down and get your heart rate down for the 10 seconds.
Okay.
And so when you see the heart rate graphed on a piece of paper, there's a peak and there's a valley between the intervals.
Right, yeah.
So what is most beneficial for the heart, and lungs for that matter, is to get a bigger spread between the peak and the valley. So the more you have between that spread,
okay,
the more benefit you get out of it.
Okay.
So that's why you want to completely rest on the rest intervals, breathing, calming, trying to get the heart rate down so you get a bigger spread between the peak and the valley.
Right.
Because the spread is what causes the fitness benefits of the interval training.
Okay.
So that's why when people are doing interval training and, they're just kind of jogging between the sprint intervals and they think they're taking it easy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
Right.
It sabotages the whole thing. So what they need to do is just stop.
And shut it down for that
Shut
rest.
it down. Focus.
Okay.
So it's mindful. Focus on shutting it down, getting that heart rate down. Then he came up with this. It worked great. So the Olympic level athletes could make it 4 or 5 segments, because there's 8 total segments of 2010.
Right.
Could make it 4 or 5 before they started slowing down. And then 6, they were like, oh boy. And then 7, they're noticeably slower. And then 8, it's just all they could do just to gut it out and finish.
Okay.
So it's a couple segments longer than they could actually do.
Right.
Which is failure training, which is what they need. And then the combination of the 2010 is perfect for their level of fitness.
Right.
So then...
Which is the highest level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best in the world. So then somebody got a hold of this, and then it became popular with normal people.
Right.
And, CrossFitters thought, oh, this is really intense. Wow, this is great. It's super hard. So then they started adopting it. And so now Joe Schmo that sits or stands at a desk all day, preferably stand, right?
Right, yeah.
And then goes to his local gym or CrossFit and they make him do Tabatas, it's not designed for Joe.
Right.
And Joe can't do it.
Right.
And Joe's going to be mentally discouraged, whether he knows it or not, subconscious or conscious level. And he's going to make it through maybe 2 before he starts to slow down. And then his brain is going to think next time he's going to have a negative association. He's not going to be getting the fitness out of it because he can't get the spike. Athletes are able to slow their heart rate down because they're in touch with their body. And people who are in better shape recover faster.
Right.
And so they get this big, long spread where Joe doesn't. He's just up here. He's going, and maybe hardly any movement at all. And he's just discouraged. And then now he unconsciously starts pacing himself for next time to make it through the whole freaking 4 minutes.
And
that's how long it takes.
And pacing isn't what you're supposed to be doing
Nope.
at all.
And so Joe's just wasting his time, and he's recreating negative associations attached to his training.
Right.
So now Joe stops working out, and that's part of it.
Yeah. Okay.
So Xabatas, what I developed, it's interval training.
Okay.
But it's 14 seconds fast and 7 seconds off.
Okay.
Okay. And 7 cycles. So instead of a 4-minute workout that you can only do 1 minute of, now we have a 2-minute, 20-second workout that Joe Schmo can do.
Right.
So now Joe's getting something out of it. He's able to complete it, feel successful. He doesn't create a negative association because he's not going long enough that he's failing more than half of the workout.
Right.
And then puking. And so now he's getting fitness out of it. And he's able to train his body to increase the spread between the peaks and the valleys because he's able to do it.
Yeah.
And that's the reason for Xabatas.
Awesome. That makes sense.
It's for normal people. So for us, it's an ideal warm-up.
Yeah.
There's no impact.
Yeah.
We're not jumping around.
No, there was none.
Nothing ballistic.
Yeah.
For other people, it's a great workout, and it takes 2 minutes, 20 seconds.
Right.